Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Now let's go then. To Noveria we go.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Oh, I'm tired, man.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees.
Oh, hi,
Is there
Kimura.
anything else this one might help you with?
How you doing?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Oh yeah, the way the Hannah talk just are really annoying. Nice to see you, man. Did you finish Trespasser last night? All tits? I don't really get how they look like tits. Do they look like tits? It's an interesting thought. Okay, I'll wish you luck with Trespasser when you get to it. Oh, I thought you said they look like tits. Yeah, they are kind of all dickheads. Especially that one preacher on the Citadel. Talking about the Enkindles. Or Profanes, or whatever the hell you might call them. So for some reason I thought you said they look like tits. Oh, that's actually very interesting foreshadowing in this game for today's current
Good day,
world, really.
I trust you are behaving yourself? Not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities?
Hypothetically speaking, what would you do?
If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
I'll be moving
Very
on.
good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Mass Effect 1, and it's all its elevators. The best part of the Mass Effect series, the elevators. Can't beat them.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits
Oh, yeah.
would be most appropriate.
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you, to make funny sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward.
No, this one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
If that's the best you can do, fine.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Can't even remember what this guy sells. Haven't played the game in a while. How good's that for Liara?
How may this one assist? Of course.
Does he? I'll have to check that out. Definitely grab a high explosive 8. That's 8, yeah, it's 8. That could be useful.
How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Of
Does he have
course.
good chlorine armor? So it compares to it, Tao's count, look at that. Yeah, that's worth it, yeah. I'd say that's worth it.
How may this one assist?
Yeah, like Tao's armor. I can even take an extra upgrade, nice. Not got any armor upgrades right now, but I just sell some shit, my inventory's just gonna fill with shite right now.
This one awaits your return. How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
That's I forgot to equip the high explosive rounds. I had no idea there was a money glitch, but I prefer to stay away from glitching unless I don't know. I'm trying to do a proper hardcore one. If I was just playing it for fun instead of trying to challenge myself, I'd happily do some glitches. But right now I'm trying to go for a proper just hardcore one, no glitches in it. And I'll probably do insanity at some point as well. Is there another shop? No, there's not. Why did I think there's another shop here? Teams. Need to turn that in at some point. Ah, right. 2. There's a couple more quests here, isn't
The
there?
manager's warned us
Or is
about
that
you,
upstairs
Spectre.
in the cafe bit? I'll go speak to the dickhead Solarian first. Ah, right. That's interesting. I had no idea the doctor. Are you talking about the doctor? You helped Garrus save when you first recruit Garrus. I honestly had no idea she had a side quest. Or maybe I did. It's just because I genuinely haven't played this game in a couple of years.
How can I help you?
Nice.
like
I'll
to
take a
One
look at
moment,
that
please. Mr.
next time.
Ananias.
I usually
what,
do.
what?
I usually do
Commander
most of the
Shepard is
side
asking
quests
to
that are
see you,
available
sir.
at the beginning.
Right, come
Then,
in.
no, sorry. I usually recruit Liara. Then I do most of the side quests in the Moon and the Asteroid DLC. And bring down the sky. I can't remember what the Moon's DLC is called. Then I'll do the planets. Go to the Citadel, see if there's new quests. Do all the side quests. Then do another planet. Do you know what I mean?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Yeah, like literally once I recruited Liara, literally before I'd done anything else, I went into all the individual systems and all the individual like zones, like nebulas and stuff. If you know what I mean. You know how it's like I don't know what you actually call them, but the systems that are inside the nebulas. I don't. Some of them are called nebulas, some of them aren't. Some of them are called clusters. So I literally went to every individual planet, surveyed them, then went on them, done everything on them, scanned all the asteroid belts that you can scan, and then I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you unlock more clusters and nebulas once you do 1 or 2 of the planets. Oh, I'm thinking Mass Effect 2 or 3 there. I'm not
Are
quite
you
sure.
telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a
Yeah, I try
for-profit
to do as
company
much as
would
I
take
can.
no precautions against loss of life and material? Project Lead
For a couple of reasons, mostly for the
meddlesome
XP and stuff in the
politicians.
first game, but then there's the bonus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mostly for the bonuses in the second game,
Do you
and
do
then the
business
bonus
with
you get in the
Sarah?
third game.
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in binary
Because
Helix
even
Corporation, which is one of
the
Noveria's
doing
backers.
all the stupid mineral surveys, that gets you like I
Is
can't
Binary
remember if it's
Helix
just
developing weapons
credits.
for
I'm
it?
pretty sure it gets you credits and resources.
It's possible, given
And
his
this
interests.
beginning
What
of the
our clients
second
do in
game,
their
well,
labs
not
is their
beginning, as
business.
soon as you get the Normandy. Yeah, despite how annoying and tedious some of it is to do, they usually give you quite good bonuses. I didn't realise that contributes in MI3.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good.
Um,
Receive a dozen urgent messages while you get about.
Do the... I don't actually know what the consequences for some of them are. Now, the Sari Lightnings, that's the one you're talking about. Still get 2 more of them to grab. Oh yeah, Conrad, that's something you have to do after every single main mission. Can't I forget about
You've
Conrad
never worked in the
Vanna,
corporate world, have you,
whatever you
Commander?
however
You
you
can't
pronounce it.
bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Yeah, he shows up in ME2. Does he have? I can't remember if he shows up in 3. I'm pretty sure he does, doesn't he? Depending on your choices, anyway.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators
Yeah,
have ever breached
Gordon
our
Vader's a fun
security.
character.
That's why they invest heavily here.
Such a fanboy.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Tell me about the companies that work on
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
Wait,
The
his
executive board
sister's an
gets a discount
Andromeda?
on facility
I didn't know
security.
that. Is
Elanis
she?
also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Andromeda's
I've
kind
taken
of
up-
confusing
Not at
for
all,
me
Spectre. This is my job,
for a
after
couple
all.
reasons. Not like the actual game. I understand the game, but like the Andromeda initiative itself. So it leaves either between ME2 and ME3 or during the events of ME2. But one of the problems I don't get is right. The Reapers know a lot of what's going on in the galaxy. Well, at least Sovereign did. My biggest confusion with the Andromeda initiative is why the Collectors, no, not the Reapers, never sent the Collectors after it to try and stop it. If you get what I mean. It's kind of a plot hole in a way. If you get what I mean. I had no idea. I had no idea how to assist the Andromeda. Oh, side quest time. There's at least one or two up here, isn't there? Yeah, it makes sense in a makes sense in a way. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense because of the plot holes. I mean, they could have easily had the Andromeda mission happen after ME3. There'd have been less plot holes. Sure, they'd have to have it start like 50 years after ME3 or something when the galaxy's up and running again. But it makes sense that humans would do that. Well, not just humans, obviously. Because let's be honest, once we can easily get around our own galaxy, we're going to try to get to another galaxy in real life. I mean,
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on noveria.
Beat it.
oh, fingers crossed for the next game. I don't get what the fingers crossed is about. Sorry. Oh yeah. Have you heard of the Flemmy paradox, something like that? It's quite interesting. It's quite an interesting look. It's this concept that if all life exists, why is it so empty? And it proposes a concept where all civilizations either meet something that stops them, well, that's themselves or something else. And one of the questions of Flamel Paradox is, have we reached that yet ourselves? Have we reached the hurdle? Have we passed it? Have we
The male
yet to reach
human
it?
at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix.
It's a
His name
interesting
is
paradox.
Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
They made a game on it, I'm pretty sure.
Everyone here knows
On
who
the
you
idea.
are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary amps? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific.
Oh yeah, there's this really good video on YouTube. Can't remember what it's called. It's something like the True Size of the Universe.
Or the Alliance.
And
Discuss their military enhancement program.
it's absolutely maddening to look at. We really are nothing but dust.
I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network.
I'm trying to think of the name. It's a really good video.
It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent.
Yeah, I grew up.
Here's the cracking
I grew up
device.
watching a bunch of space shows.
I've assembled a
Like space
dossier on
documentaries,
Vargas.
not like
If you would
space
like,
shows.
I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
I'll go see him now.
And it really was good. It's got me into all the stars and stuff.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Age firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on noveria, some not entirely legal.
Shit.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose.
Yeah, space is just absolutely fascinating.
Is rather informal for business.
You know, ironically enough, space it's the next step for humanity if we don't blow ourselves up first.
I'll be in touch.
It's the way the world's going. It's looking more and more likely we're going to blow ourselves up, which is fun. It's something that's just fascinating to think about.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Curiosity, what do you feel when you're playing Mass Effect Paragon or Renegade?
Good day, Spectre.
The Hanar are a citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with
I've always enjoyed
precision,
being the bad guy.
Take offense at improper language.
Well, not really bad guy, but
Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special
it's
courses
fun.
to help them unlearn their tendency to
In
take
fact,
offense
there's only a
at
couple
improper
non-renegade
speech.
choices I
All
usually
Hanar
make
have two
consistently.
names.
One of that's
The face
saving
name is known to
rat
the
child
world.
queen.
The soul name is kept for
which
use among close
will probably
friends and
come up in
relations.
like half an hour to 40
Hanar
minutes.
never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they
The
know
one
on
thing
a
I
face
do
name basis.
really despise
To do
about
so is
Mass Effect
considered
1 besides the
egotistical.
map design
So instead
for the
they
side
refer to
quests
themselves as this
is
one, or the
just
impersonal
the
it.
fucking
Their home
autosaves.
world,
Do you know how when you're just on
has
a random
90%
planet
ocean cover
and
orbits an
it
energetic
will
white
autosave
star,
obviously when you land on
resulting
it,
in a permanent
but
blanket
when you go
of
into one of the
cloud.
buildings
Due to the presence
and
of
you realise,
Prothean
oh
ruins
shit, I
on the
forgot to
world,
save.
many Hanar
Everything you've
worship
done in the
them.
planet's
Hanar
reversed.
myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language. Driven. There are no victims.
I do love Mass Effect, but there's just a few flaws that get ironed out over the games.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can
One
I
of
do
the
for
only
you?
things stopping me from really liking Mass Effect 3 was the ending. As much as I fucking
Did you see an Asari
liked the
matriarch
game,
recently?
the gameplay, the story,
Yes,
up until
she
the
caused
last
quite
like
a stir.
hour of the
It's
story
not
anyway.
every day a matriarch arrives with the guard
Everything
detail
else
of
is sound as
commandos.
anything, though. About 3.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it
Oh
while
my-
I have the time to spare.
I wish I could, but quite honestly, I'm only 21. I was too young at that point.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
That kind of ruins the third game for me. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy everything up until that point.
Like me possibly help you with?
And you yeah, I enjoy everything up to that point. Just you know,
I'm Commander
that
Shepard,
kind of
Systems
just
Alliance
ruins
Navy.
the ending for me.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander.
Oh no,
Your
oh no,
picture
such
has been sent to every
choices.
employee.
What colour do you
They've been
prefer?
warned
Well,
that
to be
speaking
fair
to
with
you is
Red,
grounds for
Shepard
termination.
maybe survives in
Lorik
that
Keen.
ending. Maybe.
For the moment, I'm the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
Apart from that,
Taking a 3-martini
well,
lunch.
technically the only truly
My
consequential one is the one where
If
you
only it
just
were mere
shoot the
indolence.
fucking
Mr. Analeus closed my
guy
office.
and
He claims to be investigating reports
the
of my
cycle just
corruption.
starts
the
again.
administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control
Which,
of rents.
Skip to the part
It's the only
where
one
you
that
tell me
really
what you want
changes
and what you'll
much.
give me
I
for it.
suppose it might have a bigger
Bluntly,
effect
the
in the
administrator
next
demands rent
game
kickbacks
because
from the companies on
that's
Noveria.
major differences
I acquired evidence of Analeus'
with what
actions.
happens to the
His
guests, really.
hired goons are ransacking my
Apart
office
from
to
that,
find it. I
kinda
suspect your
boring.
goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Did they? I didn't realise. Aye. Modern, good death. Can't beat good old modern. I do like modern singing. That's fun. Yeah, Modern's one of the best characters in this. Yeah, I can't beat Modern. You know, something. There's one other pet peeve I have about Mass Effect 3, and that's the Ashley Spectre DLC. Mainly because when you really think about it like that, kind of means that canonically, it implies canonically that Ashley was the one that lived, if you know what I mean. No, I don't like Ashley living, it's just, it kind of implies that that's the canonical option. Well, not really. I can't, no, sorry, it wasn't a DLC, sorry. Why was I saying DLC? It's, yeah, you know how she becomes a Spectre in Mass Effect 3?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
How do you rate your confidence in that? 90th percentile? Is a 10% chance of death acceptable?
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. If you're still streaming by the time my stream finishes, I'll pop in for a wee bit before I jump to bed. Well, once I export my VOD to YouTube anyway, I'll pop in for a wee bit. See you later, man.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't care.
Fucking snipers.
Incoming! Incoming!
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Annaleus would throw...
You're here off-duty breaking the law for...
If you want...
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs. I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making...
Annaleus would...
You're here off...
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs. I don't think you're supposed to be in...
Do you plan on making...
Annaleus.
You're...
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini.
I don't have time for pleasure.
Act natural. You're meeting a beautiful woman. The executive board I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet...
If your executive board loses a few million credits, it's not mine.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever
In the long run, it is better to
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law.
Keen is offering to pay me.
I can produce a copy of Ananias' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love, you know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no...
If necessary.
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I used to be in military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. What can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Adelaide.
Maybe you could let me borrow
Sure.
it.
If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next
How can I
fight.
get into the garage?
You need a pad. You need anything, I'll be.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration
It
to
took
my
some
offer?
persuasion, but Keen has agreed.
I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre.
That's
and
some
all.
gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find... While you... I have an arrest to make.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you...
That was the Internal Affairs event.
Internal Affairs and... So what can I do for you today?
You seem like
There's
you
the problems up on... You need anything, I'll be...
Access to the garage is restricted. Yes, that's genuine.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us, we fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
The same thing that happens to all species, Captain. Evolution.
I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Oh, hello, nice to see you again. Yeah, you. How's life been? Ah, I see. Can't complain. Good for you, I suppose. This has possibly been my busiest stream yet, so that's good.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way? They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
I'll take those infernal rounds without a fucking doubt.
Nanobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Maybe now I won't be one shot by fucking snipers. Huh? That would be nice. The fuck? Oh. Should it tell? Do you not know how a fucking gun works?
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. This system is ready to process queries. You may access...
I need to find Matriarch...
Lady Benezia departed... User alert. The tramway system is currently...
What's the situation?
Critic... Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Turn off the heat and hope...
Very well. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency... User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
All targets eliminated.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
A virtual intelligence.
I think we're done here.
Metagel deployed.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Fire in the hole!
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable. Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Venezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth? It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still?
I don't know.
A matriarch has
There's an emergency. Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got...
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group...
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing them.
What?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus. Is there... Then I...
Uncertain. I welcome you.
It seems I've been caught.
For now, with forced cheer. I still have a limp.
Given the situation,
pointedly,
let's have a look.
Regretfully.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. The location is terrible, but the pay is... The outside... It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Nothing, I didn't work there. Be gentle with him. He had a I'm a toxicologist. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. There's also our Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Science pukes.
What?
You remember...
Recently Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic enhanced... It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? They were in the high security areas.
You came to find out about them.
And you would be?
I'm Olar.
I need to know more.
About the
Ragni? That's...
They found it. I don't...
You're gonna be crazy.
Crazy? I told you all I can. Yeah.
Okay, this one will get you.
You're not part of the crew.
My name's Shepard.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. I told you to leave.
What do you want?
Were they attacked by the
They're
aliens?
suffering from a toxin. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going.
I'd like to... You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety...
Makes sense. She seems to regulate...
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were...
I need full cooperation.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form... But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on... Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't...
Our first priority... Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of violation.
I'll talk to Ventralis for you.
No, of course. You don't look like a biochemist. No offense.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination.
If we survive, your employer's...
All right. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only...
I'll radio ahead to let the guard. You and me both.
What do you want? Yeah, you got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
The team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team... Yeah.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in
Dr.
here.
Ayalis?
She was a huntress pledged to the matriarch.
Geth? I didn't know. You and me both.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Is that the cure? You did it?
I think so.
Look, and there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area?
The maintenance area? Yes. Let me see that file. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God. What...
And I almost lost mine. Thanks.
I need to administer this.
Something you need?
Tell me about
I can't talk about everything.
Tell me about the defense.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated.
You checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not.
Maybe I was wrong.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all right. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem. You and me both.
Watchdog protocol is active.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his It is subtle at first. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Tell me where the Mu gate is.
Of course, Commander.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. You have to stop.
Mother,
You've always made me proud. Die! I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council.
Mother! Good night, Little Wing. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to
The
folks.
children we birthed and their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm.
I'm more than willing to wipe them.
Such discordance bodes ill for what? Before you deal with our... What will you sing? Will you release us?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed
They made
that.
a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us
Your
to...
companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us.
If I let you live, would you attack us?
No, we would seek a hidden place. You.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure...
I am certain you are having strong...
I understand.
This was Ragnar she... But after she lays eggs, they move her to... Queens can lay eggs in... I am thinking that without... these Ragnar are beyond saving. It creates bursts of neutron. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Chimera destruct...
Connecting. I have full access to the facility.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix. Logging you out, Commander. Online. How can
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without
Code input. 87...
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You
and then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
3? No. 4.
This is no joke, Commander. The Rachni were one of the greatest threats the galaxy ever...
All I care about is stopping
The mission must always come first.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost
true, too. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be when that happens, and even after a partner has passed on.
It sounds amazing.
No! The union is more. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with...
I want you to be absolutely
I never really thought... You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this. I wish it did not have to be that way.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the city.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Voimaya. Vabbè.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units.
We can't have you...
Considering your interest in Saren.
Good luck, Commander Shepard.
Voimaya. Being said, time for side quest. that though. Time to go side quest hunting, I suppose.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder. In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Why the hell would I?
So that's how it is? Well, you're not the only one who can stand up.
Hmm?
I never I don't know what...
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you. Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
My father... I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but... I chose to keep the...
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition. Since you helped me get information, I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are... I can't get into the control room, but you could.
I can't promise.
Excellent. Thanks again for your help.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body.
Willem's... When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. but I kept hoping
I figured you'd want to
You're
know.
right. Please excuse me.
I'm already Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is... Thanks again for your help.
What?
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But I'm acquainted. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
If they're as bad as you say they
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander.
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
I'd say that's a good place to stop for the night. Probably streaming again tomorrow. Feel free to come and watch, yeah?